Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. How to find happiness and how to find freedom. It's very simple. Else I wouldn't be giving it to you. So, people are always looking outside. God's out there. He's going to solve my problem. Jesus is going to come and be resurrected and come down. All these things that are from the outside that are going to try to save you. But the real key, which no one knows, that's why I'm providing it to you, and which no one's telling you because they don't know, because you can't know it and not tell somebody, though there is a few people like that. We're not going to get into that now because it doesn't really matter or pertain to you. Anyways, happiness is not going to come from outside. You expect your girlfriend to make you happy, maybe your dog, your husband. If you're crabby and miserable, it doesn't matter how much your husband likes you or how beautiful he thinks you look, hot, he's going to get sick of you eventually. And eventually, if you don't keep up with your body, it doesn't matter, your body's going to fade away, but you can keep up with it. And he's not going to like you anymore. She's not going to like you anymore. The dog that you beloved is going to die. It's going to die. It's not about resourcing your happiness from outside. It's not about going on this mega trip, on this journey to Mecca, this religious journey, this pilgrimage. It's not about going to a new place. It's about the happiness inside of you. If you think about all the times that you were happy or got happy, even if it happened externally, you felt it internally. You felt it, even if it faded through externally to your internal sides, you felt it internally. So why am I saying this? Because you generate your happiness. It's your natural state. So your freedom that you're looking for, freedom from maybe suffering or whatever it is that's nagging you, A, you can accept yourself for your faults, sins, and B would be to find yourself, because what happens when you find yourself? Well, simply, you don't have, when you find yourself, all these things that you attach to or connected to fade away. Because a lot of people's troublesome comes from their thoughts. So they suffer their own brain. Now, when I didn't know this per se, I know why people suffer, and it's just because they don't understand and they're not told. And this is the whole goal of life. I'll say it one more time because this is the whole point of the video. The whole goal of life is to find yourself, which is happiness, is freedom, is joy, it's limitless, it's expandless, it is God. So that's why people go and find themselves, but you can find yourself right now. You don't need to battle with yourself. Just drop the battle. You don't need to battle with anybody. Drop that battle too. It's only a battle, like, I'll tell you a real story real quick. People that tried to fight me for the last years, now I don't want to fight, nor do I care to fight. But if someone's going to fight me, then I'm going to fight. Sometimes I could have just done nothing too. Like, as in, say I'm going to fight and just not fight back. I actually know somebody who I grew up with that passed away this year, a couple months ago. He would never fight anybody. Never. He's not that type of guy. He's a guy that always wanted to chase girls. He could care less about fighting. Someone, guess how he died? Someone shot him in the head. Now, I guarantee it wasn't him, because he doesn't hurt people. He just didn't have that in him. He didn't have it in him. And God bless him, prayers to him. And all these people that fought me, I was, for the last years ago too, because I haven't been in a fight, because I always would be laughing when I'd go into the fight, basically. I'd be like, oh, you really want to do this? That's fine, you know what I mean? I think it's funny. It's not about me being hit, getting a black eye, bleeding, even dying. It's not about that. It was just funny. See, your perspective of things, or just the way you view it. Oh man, this is really bad. I didn't have no one to spend this Christmas with. I was in jail for that day and I didn't get to see my kid. Who gives a fuck? No one gives a fuck. The world doesn't give a fuck. Only you give a fuck. When we get into you, you're gonna see, it is boundless. It is limitless. You're in a body that feels limited, and it can give you the trick. Most people are tricked. Other people are tricked. That's why they're tricking you. Other people are tricked. Evil people, egotistical people, people who are unaware, that don't know. They're tricked. That's why they're trying to trick you. Oh, it's out there. You're sinning. Da 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 da. Even if there's something reputable behind it, it doesn't matter, because the real you is inside of you. Your happiness generates from outside of you. You will never get happiness outside of you. It will never last. Unless you're getting it from a person who found himself, and is generating their own happiness. That's the only way you can sustainably keep up that addiction or cycle. It's starting to rain a little bit, and I didn't want to get that messed up. So your freedom, your limitlessness, and your happiness, and anything else that you want to achieve and get, starts from within inside of you. If you can't find it, then you take action in the outside world for someone to help you find it, so you can find it yourself. Because once you get it, there's no going back. And it will be the best thing you ever do. In fact, it is the best thing to do. But it's all about what you want to do. When you find yourself, you'll get the answers automatically. People that are from the South of America, so the South, so we're talking Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, Missouri, all these places, they always talk about guts, their gut. You need to fall into your gut all the time. Your gut is the answer. Your gut is not a thought. Your gut's more so an envision. And sometimes it could be a whisper, but it's a differentiate. It's different from a thought. It's not like thinking, not thinking. When I say all these words, I really wasn't tapped in. I wasn't thinking. Maybe that one story I talked about with the fighting, but I'm thoughtless. This is the best stage to be, because then your mind, when you're thoughtless, if you can tune into the thoughtless frequency, if you can look inside your body, maybe listen to your heartbeat, then or feel your body, you won't be thinking. You can't think and feel your body at the same time. So when you get to the thoughtless state, the non-thinking state, you automatically feel good because you aren't thinking. You automatically feel like you're on top of the universe. You feel like everything. You do. But let me tell you something. Being on top of the universe isn't what you think. It's not about, oh, I'm gonna conquer a whole gang of people. Not necessarily like that. or I'm the conqueror of the world. It's so relaxed, so peaceful, so joyful, you don't even want to move. That's how good it feels. It's ridiculous. It's so unrealistic. That's when people start having all these emotional breakdowns sometimes, when around religious things, or maybe just in life, because they're like, oh, I seen God, or talk to him, which is fine. I'm not saying you did or didn't. That's not the point. The point is you broke into a thoughtless state where God could just beam you with his rays, and you're like, wow, but you don't know it. Now I'm making you aware. Even if people get to a thoughtless state, they aren't aware. You have to be conscious of it so you can become it and analyze it and input it into your life. It's like, yeah, you may be eating food, but do you know if you eat different food, you can feel better and have more energy? You probably never even fucking thought about that. Most people. So it's just, it happens in everybody's daily life, these little things. But that's all I have for this video. Make sure you subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so I just wanted to go over this like real quick about listening to your intuition. Like, my body was just telling me, hey, it's time to go. So I made the action. I followed the command. I wasn't thinking about it. It was a straight message that I got, a download that I got. You can say from God, you could say from spirit. So I left. I could have stayed out here. I could have stayed out more. I could have went somewhere else. I could have done a bunch of other things. But it wouldn't have been the best. Because it's time to go. That's what not my body or God was saying to do. And so I'll give you one more example, and this one's a funny one. And they happen within about 20-30 minutes. Both of these. Another one was, I just got here and there was grass. There was grass over there, and I was wanting to get a shot right as soon as I was looking for somewhere to shoot my video. And so I got there and I was like, I want to shoot it right here. I was like, it's a beautiful river. It's a beautiful river. Like, the shot right here is where I want to shoot it. But something was telling me even before I went up there to keep going. But me, I had a thought, and it was like, no, I didn't listen to it. I was like, I'm just gonna do it right here. And so I went over there. Then I was looking. I went in the grass. I stepped in dog shit. I haven't stepped in dog shit in a long time. I wasn't mad about it, but I was like, damn, stepped in dog shit. I was like, it's okay. It's all right. It's not really a big fucking deal. It's kind of actually funny. I wish I didn't step in dog shit, but hey, it happened, right? And so why I'm saying this is, first of all, I didn't get mad about it. And second of all, I just moved on. And what I realized was, it's because I stopped listening to my intuition and I wanted to go shoot it right there. But my intuition was like, no, go down, keep going. So there we have it. And we got a beautiful spot and a beautiful shot. All right, that's all for now. Thank you.